What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Everybody talking about 600Breezy. Everybody talking about Nbayoungboy. We all know it was a little issue. We seen 600Breezy riding in the car through Louisiana and shit when all that shit happened with Vaughn. But I'm not gonna lie, Breezy kind of revealed something in his Vlad TV interview that I think kind of opened up everybody's eyes, and you can clearly tell this wasn't a bully moment by King Von. This wasn't one of those moments where King Von was just feeling himself on some tough guy shit and just was trying to overpower Quando Rondo. Breezy opened up the door to speculation that it was a problem brewing between these guys. It was issues between these guys behind cameras that nobody even knew of, to the point where people were saying, you got to get away before a motherfucker come shoot you, or home invasions, or whatever the fuck, you know? Yeah, Breezy might have spoke too fast, said a few things out of context and things like this, because some of Nbayoungboy Kempton responded and said, Breezy lying. He making this shit up. He's trying to make his interview sound bigger. I don't think Breezy lying, in my opinion. Has a possibility. Remember, this internet shit is serious. But, you know, for him to reveal that story, maybe it's things about the stories he could have exaggerated. But the fact that it was issues, it was woofing, it was threats, it was talks about violence against each other. You know, in a bad way, maybe to the streets, that could be looked at as dry snitching or saying something you shouldn't say it. But in a way, I think he's just telling his own story, his testimony. He didn't place anybody at a crime scene and say anybody guilty or anything like that. He told his story no matter how it links to anything. I think it's a lot of investigating shit going on the internet, though. But, you know, I do think it kind of sounded weird, especially with Von case coming soon. But you can clearly tell that it was shit going on behind the scenes. I think the only person who really didn't know what the fuck was going on probably was like Tim. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody knew what was going on and they just ran into each other. Caught lacking and shit happened, you know? But that's why I say this self-defense shit is kind of strong. You know, self-defense is something they get a regular citizens, you know, who living a good life, working a job 9 to 5. They don't normally get a self-defense shit to gang members, thug niggas who got a background. But don't get me wrong, you know, I don't got no fight in this. You got to remember, Tim was not the aggressor in this situation. No matter what nobody want to believe, one thing we got to say is Lil Tim was not the aggressor, you know. But I think this is going to be a crazy trial. But I did think that Breezy opened up the door for people to understand that it's a reason why Von threw them knuckles. Von didn't get that man a 6-piece. I mean, look, listen to me. I don't think I ain't look. Von ain't gave that man a 6-piece nugget with no ketchup for no reason, man. He threw them knuckles at Buddy, and I think Buddy know why. And was that the right thing to do, to throw those knuckles at him? Now, maybe that's what's debatable. Remember that, you know. I think Quando Rondo's a dope artist. I think King Von is a dope artist. But in my opinion, to this day, I got to be honest, whether nobody like it or not, I don't think that night in front of that hookah lounge should have ended with anybody being put in a casket. In my opinion, that should have been a fight that got out of hand, and the farthest that shit should have went was maybe the blog sites of TMZ. I think the shoot shit went a little too far in my opinion. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth.